I've said this before, being an adult, one of the most difficult things you actually have to master, telling yourself no, but then also telling yourself yes and being intentional with those actions of a yes or a no. And it can be something as simple as I want to intentionally wear more pairs already in my collection. I work from home. That actually takes a little bit more effort. So one thing I've started to do this year, or just recently, maybe the last few months, I'll actually write down at the start of the month like different pairs. I can look around my closet. I can look out any other place that I may have my shoes stored and say, hey, which pairs haven't really seen a lot of wear lately, and can I intentionally work them in to rotation that month? I understand I may only run out to the grocery store or to a friend's house or to run random errands or to go to the movies, which I do a lot. I just came back from seeing Talk to Me. I am going to see it a second time, and it's hands down the best horror movie of 2023. That movie is something else, but I have to be a little bit more intentional with the yes of what I'm choosing to do. And a lot of us have been more intentional with our no's, what we're not picking up in 2023. Now, I will say brands have made that a little bit easier for us because there's just not a lot that's necessarily enticing us. Even though it may excite some other people, maybe it's not doing it for you, and don't feel bad about that. That's not something to feel as if like, oh my goodness, am I the black sheep? Am I a unicorn because I'm not chasing every single pair, especially Jordans that are coming out? No. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Be intentional with the no and funnel that money to anything else that may be, just on your to-do list. And a lot of you have already stated you're doing that, and you guys know I'm here to cheer for you for that, and I appreciate whenever you're here to support me and you hit the like button or you subscribe. Trust me, it means more than you know. Another way that I've been very intentional with my yes, and to not make excuses, getting back on the basketball court, right? I grew up playing ball. I love it till the day I die, but we go through different stages where we're not as active in one way or another in something that we love. And for some people it's collecting, they fall back from collecting, but they still really enjoy the shoes themselves. And for me, I'll always enjoy the game. I am knee deep in the WNBA season right now. My Aces are holding strong, but there's definitely a lot going on within the league right now. And for me personally, I just hadn't been on a court in a while. I usually hop on maybe once or twice a summer because access to an indoor court, not that easy. Normally you need to be on a team, organize, all of that. I'm not paying for a Y membership. That's just way too expensive for just one little individual person. I'm not doing that. But I had to stop making excuses. People would say, hey, do you shoot? Did you used to, did you used to play? That's usually the question I would get. Hey, did you play? I did forever ago. I am 33. I graduated undergrad 2011, which meant when I initially went to play, yeah, I'm looking at, 2007, 2008, and I stopped playing my sophomore year in college. So that getting the runs in, that in-game shape, yeah, that's a thing of the past. That's not happening. But that doesn't mean I can't still go out and have the ball in my hands and shoot and just enjoy. And I love that it's one of the sports where you don't need someone else there present for you to still enjoy the sport itself and get shots up. I am a has-been and super rusty on my shooting right now, but it's a challenge mentally to make sure that I am correcting the mistakes that I make, and my goodness, I make them, okay? The chicken wing, listen, that is the cornerstone sin, if you listen to Steph Curry, about shooting. He was actually doing the whole hot wing challenge and having the elbow out, trying to actually tell myself to tuck that in. And guess what? When I tuck it in, there's a much likely chance that the shot goes in. But I'm now trying to dedicate that time, the 3 days that I'm not lifting, and I'm more so focused on just cardio and core work, trying to get out on the court. 45 minutes in the morning, birds are chirping, it's really quiet, people are just commuting, and I have the court to myself, and it's just me and my beats and just the ball. I'm just getting shots up. I have realized, however, I am just a mid-range shooter now at this age of 33. Not that I can't shoot the three, but mid-range is home. It's what feels right. I will say that. And the first time I got back out here and shot, my goodness, the soreness that set in from all of these muscles in my upper body being used in different ways. Like, listen, me lifting heavier weight, no problem. Me shooting for the first time in like forever, my body just shocked a little bit. But I was still very intentional with it. Yes, I'm getting out there, I'm enjoying myself. So maybe there's something that you have continuously put off that you really just enjoyed in the past, or you know that you would enjoy right now, but you're saying I don't have the time, or it's impossible to get to. Do you have like 45 minutes out of one day, out of the week? It may take you a little bit extra, right? I have to drive the 10 minutes to actually get to the court and then 10 minutes to come home. But in that, let's say, 55 minutes that I'm just devoting to something I really enjoy, it just brightens the day a little bit. And it's kind of like, hey, when we get a new pair in, that brightens our day as well. But this doesn't cost me anything outside of getting to the court, all right? So that's all I wanted to bring to you guys. Be intentional with your yeses, intentional with your nos, intentional in hitting the like button if you enjoy any of my content. Really appreciate you. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.